What is up, everybody? Merry NJ08 here with the next episode of Unboxings and Recent Pickups, and today we are reviewing the Pikmin 3 Strategy Guide. We are definitely going to be checking this guide out. Those of you that have been following the channel know that we recently unboxed the video game itself, and now we are going to be checking out the guide. I am a big guide collector. I do enjoy collecting strategy guides for games, especially games that I love and enjoy, and I'm a big Nintendo fan, and I love collecting strategy guides for Nintendo games. So Pikmin 3 is definitely number one on my list. So let's check this out. I will be actually using this guide other than just collecting it. We got some codes here. So definitely check this guide out. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to show too many spoilers. But this is an awesome guide. I kind of did a quick glance at it. It talks about the different controller schemes. It talks about how you can play the game with the Wii U gamepad, the Wii Remote Nunchuck, the Wii U Pro Controller. So, you know, there's multiple ways to play it. We'll probably be playing with the gamepad and the Wii Remote. You know, talks about the basics. You know, your crew members, fruit. Those of you that follow Pikmin 3 know about fruit and juice. Gotta collect that juice. Gotta build that juice up. That juice. So we got that. Beautiful guide. Nice in-game footage. Nice illustrations of the maps. We all like that in strategy guides. This is no different. We got the walkthrough. So we got some hints here. Some best strategies on how to get the fruit. Best strategies on what color Pikmin to bring with you. Ways to build up your Pikmin army. Ways to protect yourself. Different scenarios as far as the battles and the bosses. The best defense. The best way to play the bosses. And what Pikmin to use to beat them. So your standard fare in a strategy guide. But, you know, Pikmin 3 is definitely a game that, you know, you might want to find out the best scenarios so you get the best out of the game. There's also pro tips from the pros. We got all that here. Again, beautiful outlined maps showing us where all the fruit is, where all the bosses are. What you need to complete each level. The best scenarios on how to manage your time. As you know, time is a big part of Pikmin 3. You know, I don't want to really show you too much here. We're just kind of glancing at it. Some more notes here. Caution. Tells you what to watch out for. Tells you which Pikmin to use, which Pikmin not to use. Depending on what you're doing. Depending on your strategy here. Progress report. It gives you a progress report of each day. In this case, it's day 7. And it tells you, you know, collect this and that, collect so-and-so, what to look out for, make sure that you don't miss none of these things, to get the most of your game, to get the best ending, to collect the most fruit so you can make juice, strategies on each boss battle, the best way to do and fight each boss. So, again, you know, this is very map-based as... you know, it's nice to know, you know, from the tips, from the pros, the best scenario, the best way to find something that you're looking for. You know, you can use the gamepad for your map, but this kind of gives you a more little in detailed idea of what you're looking for and how the best strategy, how to build bridges, the best way to beat a particular boss, fruit that you may not know, fruit that might be hidden, different ways to find the fruit. What you should be looking for, what you should be doing, tips on how to build your Pikmin army. Like I said, you know, it's a strategy guide. You got your beautiful artwork that you can expect from a Nintendo guide, from Prima Games. It's a beautiful guide. It's definitely something that I would definitely check out. It's got your enemies, and it gives a little description, tells you about their weak points, how to defeat them, where they're located, standard enemies, you know, everything. Important objects, obstacles that you should look out for, collecting creatures, battling enemies, the best possible scenarios on how to defeat everything, missions, a little bit of everything. So, your basic standard fare for a strategy guide. That is the Pikmin 3 guide, official strategy guide from Prima Games. You should definitely check it out. I don't want to show too much because I don't want to spoil anything. You know, I'll be honest with you. Those of you that follow me on Mary NJ08 know that I'm a huge strategy guide collector. So either way, I was going to get this game, but I'm probably most likely going to be using this. I'm going to try not to. You know, but when I get into a jam, hopefully I won't, but if I do, this seems like a very informative guide. I mean, I'll be honest with you, and it ain't the biggest guide for artwork, and I notice it's not, you know, one of those kind of guides, but it does look like a really good info guide. You know, skip to this page, go to this page, and find out what you need. Everything is marked on the maps, so this is definitely a good info guide. But, you know, being a huge Nintendo fan and Pikmin fan and a big strategy guide fan, this was a definitely pickup when I bought the game. So I hope you guys also check it out. I hope you enjoyed this review. Check out Pikmin 3, check out the strategy guide, and also don't forget to join me on Mary NJ08 as we will be doing the playthrough very soon. Take care, everyone.